Welcome, dear friends, to another point of view. This is where we get to think on a truth that is connected to the sermon of the week. And this week, this fourth Sunday in Lent, we looked at the parable of the prodigal son. We renamed it the parable of the prodigal father, because in this parable of the lost son in Luke chapter 15, it's the father who shows this extraordinary love and kindness to his wayward and disobedient child, his son. The sermon's thesis was, regardless of our foolishness and disregard, no matter how we act, the Father will love us unconditionally. He will bring us back if we are willing. And in today's meditation, our Lord teaches us a really significant truth. Our decisions to leave God's care always will produce horrible consequences. There's something about bad decisions that ignite more bad decisions, that lead to worse consequences, that lead to worse decisions. It's like once you ignite the first bad decision, many other bad decisions will follow. And this is exactly what happened with the younger son. In verse 13, after he had gathered after receiving the inheritance, he gathered all that he had. He took a journey in a far country. And their first bad decision, he squandered his property in reckless living. And when he had spent everything, a severe famine arose in that country, and he began to be in need. Look at the consequences there. So he went and hired himself out to one of the citizens of that country, who sent him into his fields to feed pigs, another bad decision. He was longing to be fed with the pods that the pigs ate, and no one gave him anything. It was only then, when he realized he had made bad decisions, that he came to himself. He would say, "How many of my father's hired servants have more than enough bread? But I perish here with hunger. I will arise, go to my father. I will say to him, Father, I've sinned against heaven and before you. I'm no longer worthy to be called your son. Treat me as one of your hired servants." Oftentimes, bad decisions can lead to death, consequences that are worst of all. Bad decisions always leads to bad consequences.
Thanks for watching. If you've been blessed by this video, please like, share, and subscribe.